Hi, this is Sean Henricksen here from the Sean Henricksen Law Firm, where we help good people like you avoid the devastating consequences of criminal charges. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about motions to revoke your probation, or MTRs, and what we can do to make it more likely that you can stay on probation and avoid having your probation revoked. Before we get to that, we do have a free download for you. It's 4 things that you should be doing right now if you've been arrested. You can click the link down in the notes and we will send that right out to you. And if you are being charged with a crime here in San Antonio, feel free to click the link down below and you can set up a free consultation with us where we'd be happy to talk about your case with you. Motions to revoke your probation are a little bit different than being charged with something in the first place. On a motion to revoke your probation, the state is saying that you are on probation and you have failed to do one of the things you're required to do as part of your probation. Common reasons why the state will file a motion to revoke your probation are if you picked up a new case, if you're being charged with something else, or if you have not been reporting to your probation officer like you're supposed to, or another common one is if you've got a positive drug test, or if you're on probation for a DWI, if you've got an ignition interlock and you had alcohol in your breath when you blew into that or failed to blow into that in the first place. The downside to a motion to revoke your probation is that they are tougher to win on the merits themselves. Aside from you being charged with a new crime, those common reasons that I mentioned before, a positive drug test or failing to report to probation, those are usually pretty easy for the state to show if that's what they're saying that you failed to do as part of your probation. The burden is also lower, so the state doesn't have to prove beyond reasonable doubt that you violated one of the terms of your probation. The only thing that they have to show is that you probably violated one of the terms of your probation. And if the state can prove that, then at that point, the judge can revoke your probation and sentence you to jail or prison. On the other hand, if the state is saying that you violated your probation by picking up a new charge, basically what we're doing is we're attacking that new charge. And if we can get the new charge dismissed, then in a lot of cases, the MTR will go away also. Just because it's tougher to win a motion to revoke your probation just on the merits of the case, that doesn't mean that there's not anything we can do. When probation or the state files that motion to revoke your probation, normally things are looking pretty bad on your case if the judge were to look at it then. Either you've picked up a new charge or you've got a positive drug test or you're not checking in with your probation officer. All of that looks bad. But what we can do is we can improve the way that everything looks. Whether it's a couple days or a couple months that your motion to revoke your probation is going to take, there are things that we can do to make your case look better so that when the prosecutor is deciding on whether or not they're going to agree to keep you on probation, or when the judge is looking at your case trying to make that same decision, everything looks better for you. For example, if you've got a positive drug test, then you could be going through things right now, such as rehab or AA or NA or something like that. We can also look to see what the other requirements of you being on probation were. If you've still got classes that you haven't taken care of yet, if you've still got some fees that you need to pay or some community service to do, you can be trying to get all of that taken care of as quickly as possible. That way, the prosecutor and the judge are both seeing that you're taking probation seriously, despite whatever misstep you had earlier. The main takeaway is that just because the state has filed a motion to revoke your probation, even if the state is right and you didn't do everything that you're supposed to do as part of probation, that doesn't mean you're completely out of luck. There are things that we can do to make it more likely that you can stay on probation and not have to worry about being sentenced to prison or jail time. I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you have any questions about anything that we said on the video, or if you're being charged with a crime here in the San Antonio area or a motion to revoke your probation has been filed, feel free to give us a call. I'd be happy to discuss any of that with you or discuss your case with you. You can give us a call at 210-942-4997, or you can click that link down in the description and schedule a consultation with us that way. And I hope that you have a great day.